So, rear ladders. Now, just like your old man or your grandfather used to say, son, oils ain't oils, ladders aren't ladders. Now, we have questions all the time from customers saying, I love the GTU canopy and I love the liverboard idea, but I don't want a rooftop tent because I hate the ladder. Now, we hear that all the time with customers, especially in the wiser generation, that if they need to go to the toilet in the middle of the night, they're concerned about climbing down your standard little 30 mil rung ladder. One of the biggest things with ladders on vehicles is that they're almost vertical. Now, even our previous model ladder did have a 15-degree angle at the bottom section, but it was very close to vertical at the top. Now, what that means is that as you start to climb that ladder, you feel like you're gonna fall backwards. So much like even on a step ladder, for example, the angle of a step ladder is 15 degrees. So that as you start to climb it, you feel like you're gonna go forwards and not backwards. When you start to feel like you're going backwards, that's when it becomes unnerving and you hate to climb up them. So we gave it to our engineers. Between myself and the team at Offroad, we come up with an absolute cracker of an idea. The new ladder has a magnetic section which holds it in place at the bottom, and there's a moment arm that goes down and locks in, much like you would have on a step ladder. The top section with our indexing pins, like our previous ladder, and it folds down. Now, what we did, we increased the width of the treads so there was more than enough room to have 2 feet. We also increased the depth of the treads, and we kept the angle at that 15 degrees straight down. Now, what it means is when you're going up the ladder, you feel like you want to lean forwards and not backwards. Makes a hell of a difference. So this customer, because they've got a rear opening tent, they've got the 270 awning amendment, which basically gives you a half moon zipper in your rooftop tent. Now, there's a couple of things that we needed to check off when looking at the design of the new ladder. One of them was lighting. So if you did climb out of your tent in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, you need some type of lighting. Now, we've answered that with LED strip lighting in the actual top section of the ladder, which is an option that you can add on. It's more than enough light to light up the stair treads as you're getting out in the middle of the night, and it's activated on the side. Now, we also have an option for rear work lights. There's 2 of them, one up in the top and there's another one underneath on the bottom tread. So, one last thing that we needed to tick off. When you do get to the top of a ladder, much like you would a 6-foot step ladder at home, when you get to the 4th, 5th or 6th step, there's nothing to hang on to. And it's much the same on a vehicle. So what we did, we answered that with a flip up handle. Now it's 580 mil long. The handle is easily activated, goes up and drops in place. So it means as you're starting to go up, when you get to the top, you've actually got something to hang on to as you're climbing into your rooftop tent. Makes a hell of a difference. It gives you that little bit of safe feeling that you're not standing 6 foot off the ground and hanging on to nothing. The rooftop tents, there's not much really solid to hang on to on them. So it is an option. We have a left and a right, so you can have 2 handles, no handles, or 1 handle. It's up to you. That's it. Offroad's new Phoenix Series ladder.